If you're of the rich, sexy millionaire type, buying a new car isn't easy at all. Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Aston Martins are all rather predictable and commonplace these days. Great cars, but no originality, so... If you want a car that none of your ultra-rich friends already drive, you might very well find yourself here on this miserable industrial estate near the Dutch town of Zeewolde, home to the most exclusive and most eccentric car manufacturers in the world, Spyker. Spyker make around 100 cars a year for the rich and famous. Although they are quite secretive about their clientele, we know Jennifer Lopez bought one for her husband. It takes 600 man-hours to build each car, because each one is completely bespoke. It's amazing. You would expect an exotic car like this to be born in heaven, or at least a magic place. But from the outside, this is just another boring building. But when you walk in, you see dedicated people working on cars, and everything is hand-built. Spyker were the first manufacturer ever to use four-wheel drive and four-wheel brakes. They were one of the earliest makers of luxury cars, before going bankrupt in 1925. But in 2000, the Spyker name was revived with this, the C8. And it's this car that's still on production today, for prices starting at 200,000 euros. Spyker say that the design of their modern cars is heavily influenced by their aeronautical heritage. And it's easy to see this in some of the more unusual lines and vents on the body. The styling of the C8 is very unconventional, to say the least, but according to Spyker philosophy, every design feature must have a function. Look at these air tubes. They feed cooling air to the brakes and the engine. And these gills, they're all over the car really. They withdraw the hot air again. It sort of makes it look like a plane or a fish with holes in it. But the real key to buying a Spyker is choice. This is a manufacturer who claims to offer an unlimited number of options, which means you can specify anything from air conditioning to the ergonomic design of your seats. Long wheelbase, short wheelbase, coupe, spider, manual or automatic gearbox, and then you gotta choose your engine settings, what gauges you want on the dashboard, and pretty much anything you could possibly think of. When a C8 is made, its frame and panels are lovingly handcrafted from aluminium sheet, and every single component of the car is numbered to identify it with the chassis. Any conceivable color can be ordered for the body, for a price. Standard colors are free, but if you want a bespoke paint job, that'll cost you an extra 4,500 euros. And none of the other options are cheap either. If you want heated seats, they'll charge you an extra 2,800 euros. And if you want the Spyker logo on the headrest, that'll be 500 euros. And if you want the Spyker script on the brake calipers, that's another 3,400 euros. I really hope that's for all four of them and not each. If you've ordered a car from Spyker, you'll get this dedicated webpage on which you can see exactly what has been done and still has to be done on your car. You can even view the assembly live. Currently only the C8 is available, but two new models are in the pipeline. An SUV called D8 and this C12 Zagato, which is an Italian design. It's hard to believe, but it's even more extreme than the C8. Honestly, I prefer the C8. This is a bit over the top for me. The Spyker experience looks very special. But what do they feel like to drive? It was time to take a factory fresh C8 out for a spin. The inside of this car is even more extreme. It's all based on aviation. Look at these beautiful switches saying click, click. Look at this gear lever. It's all metal on metal. You can see the mechanic, and the feeling with the mechanic is very, very good. You're one with the machine. And behind my back is the engine, which reminds me all the time that this is not a showcase. This is made for driving and driving only. This is really loud, really rough. I mean, listen to this. On a straight line, it's so fast in acceleration, very agile. The C8 is fitted with a 4.1 liter V8, borrowed from Audi. 405 PS and 480 Newton meters of torque gets it to 104.5 seconds and onto a top speed of 300 kph. To my ears, the sound of this engine is music, pure music. But you might have neighbors who have a different opinion on that when you start the car early in the morning. So there's a little hidden button in there. When I push it, the sound is gone. Of course, we're a car show, we like the sound, come on. It's a lot of money that you pay for this car, but it's worth every penny. It's so exclusive, so beautiful, and it's such a joy to drive it. It's a Dutch car, and it makes me proud of being Dutch. It's almost overstyled, but in a very good way. And that's Spyker for you. It's a mixture of genius, madness, and hand-stitched orange leather. They know how to turn buying a new car into an almost epic experience, and I love it.